A manual handling task is any kind of activity that requires you to lift, carry or support a load in work. An employer has to risk assess any manual handling task and reduce the risk of injury to the lowest practicable level. This might mean that if a manual handling task can't be avoided, then a risk assessment should be carried out in respect of that task and steps put in place to reduce the risk of injury. This might mean, for example, being provided with a trolley to move a load from one place to another, or making the job a two-man job as opposed to you having to carry out that task alone. Manual handling tasks occur in just about every conceivable workplace. Your employer has a duty to risk assess it and to keep you safe from harm at work. Manual handling tasks typically cause back injuries, particularly if the work is excessive or repetitive. Hernias are also common, as are strains and sprains, but also if you're carrying loads and you drop them because of an unsafe work practice, then injuries to your feet and crushed toes can also occur. You may have a claim for compensation if you've been carrying out a manual handling task at work and have been injured as a result. If your employer has failed to risk assess that task or failed to put in place any preventative measures to guard against the risk of injury, then it's likely that they may have been negligent or breached a duty in respect of your health and welfare. If you can prove that your employer was negligent, then you also need to be able to prove that your injury was caused as a result of that negligence. Please make sure that you report the accident in the accident book, and you should always seek medical attention from your GP or from hospital. Any claimant has 3 years in which to bring a claim from the date of accident and injury. You should always seek a specialist legal opinion so that we can advise you about all the evidence that we need to help you prove and win your claim. Here at Your Legal Friend, we will advise you on a no-win, no-fee basis. Our initial consultation is free in any event, and we always advise of our funding terms and conditions at the outset so that we can be certain that you'll have no surprises.